Hello, hello, Garden Gang. How's it going? How's it going? How's everyone doing today? Still need to make my drink. New flavor. Oh, tiger's blood. I always like breaking the seal on new flavors on the first time that I try them on stream, so I've not actually tried this one yet. Oh, that is red. I don't know if y'all can see. Oh, you can see it kinda. It is like pretty red in there. I gotta figure out where the scoop is though. There it is. How's everyone doing? Looks kind of purple, but when you put red into blue, that's kind of what you're gonna get. So, no chatters today, huh? All right, I guess we'll move right into the hunt, son. Right after I try this. Coconut's kind of powerful on that. Yeah, that's a really powerful coconut. Oh my gosh. That coconut's really powerful. There's somebody that I know that I'm not giving this to. Excuse me. Now, I will admit, I did knock down this outbreak before stream, and in the process, I did end up finding a shiny Totodile, so I only need one more. But it should not be too hard to do. Oh, what was going on with the game graphics there? Oh, but I think just happened didn't just happen. I think there was a shiny Totodile on screen for about 0.5 seconds, and then it despawned. Why, dearlings? Where's all my Totodiles? Oh, hey, Viking, welcome in, welcome in. Found an Easter egg, maybe voice actor for Pokemon Andrew Reynolds on his wiki page. Looks like the guy. From Sword and Shield, guy with the business suit. Guy from Sword and Shield. Oh, Chairman Ross? Rose. Chairman Rose, my bad. And I don't know what the Easter egg for that would be, but... Because Easter eggs are like references to other things in something else. So I don't know how that would be an Easter egg, but... It's kind of cool. Excuse me. Look at the wiki page. Andrew Reynolds wiki. I don't even know who this guy is. Oh, that explains a lot. Because he's a Broadway actor. I don't do Broadway. I don't do musicals. I'm gonna be honest though, I don't really see it all that much. How is it that I found one just tearing down the outbreak without a shiny boost? And yet here I am with a level 3 boost at max outbreak odds. But I'm still not finding another one. And it's not like it's a subtle shiny either. You can clearly see it. Nope, I'm getting out of there. You're not the right crocodile. Morty? Morty in the TV show? Why don't I remember who that is? I see Morty now, and I immediately think of Rick and Morty. And I don't even watch Rick and Morty. And Harley? Oh wait, Morty's the ghost-type gym leader in Ecruteak City. But I have no idea who the heck Harley is. For a second there, I thought that was a shiny Jupiter. Or Dupiter, however you want to pronounce it. Oh, Harley was a minor character. At least in my opinion, he was. He was only in the anime, that's why I don't recognize him. That's why I didn't recognize the name at first. Nope, he was legitimately only in the anime. He started in the Gen 3 era. Was a rival for May for a little bit. Made a appearance in the Diamond and Pearl saga. And then made another appearance in Pokemon Journeys, a series. But only as a cameo. He didn't have like any actual lines and stuff. There it is! There it is! Come here, my boy! My precious little crocodile! I told you it was really noticeable. And with this one being caught, we can actually move on to another... Oh, once I get it caught anyway. Oh shoot, I burned it with Flame Body. You only watched Ash getting first gym badge in Pokemon anime when he was with me. Does it get better after that? Yes, it does, in my opinion. The anime itself didn't really start going downhill, in my opinion, until Alola. And the only reason I kind of didn't like the Alola series all that much was because they changed the animation style. The story itself is still good. It's a little crazier to try to track, but it's still a good anime. I mean, I'm still watching it to this day. That finishes those off. Yeah, no, personally, I still like the anime. But everyone's different. If it's not for you, it's not for you. That's fine. Alright, let's see if I can get any shinies with the remaining 3 minutes left on this sandwich. I want to say that's Pokemon Advance. You can always just look up Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald anime series. I want to say that was Advance, though. I don't think it was Advanced Battle. Advanced Battle came later. Battle Frontier was a later series as well. Because Battle Frontier was the ending of the Advanced series. That was the last series. That was the last season before going into Diamond and Pearl. I mean, I would still recommend, like, watching at least that season over. I don't think you really need to start all the way from Indigo League. I don't think you need to restart from episode 1. I Choose You Pokemon. You stopped watching in general because you got more into music. Hey, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, music's still pretty good. Oh no, technically there's really only 2 lines left that I can catch in this game. What kind of music did you end up getting into? Or is it just music in general? Rock and roll, Beethoven, piano, old instrumental type. So you got into rock and roll and classical? Wow, that is quite a combination. That's coming from somebody that will listen to 80s rock, 90s rock, early 2000s pop, anime intros, video game soundtracks, and other things of the sort while at work. Nope, avoid the Starling. Poison is green bell peppers. Can I do 2 sours for this? Yes, I can. Okay. On top of all that, you got into William Shakespeare, reading poetry and writing poetry. You're a very good poet. Oh, nice! I personally didn't dive into poetry myself. But that's just because, well, English was my worst class. The only class I ever got a C in. My fortes were math and science. Went into mechanical engineering, ended up being a CNC operator. We're looking for this guy right here, but golden. Or maybe a golden version of that guy too. Eh? No, that's pretty cool that you got into that stuff. Come up with 30 poems within seconds and make them all perfect. Yeah. It would take me all class period just to write a simple haiku. Sometimes even two. There was one time I had to write a parody for a song. And I had to try to come up with something. And I decided to try to use a song that already had a parody. and I knew both the original and the parody, so I was working on it with having both of them pulled up. My teacher walks by and thought that the parody that was already made by somebody else was the parody that I was making. And don't worry, I did not submit it. Not my work, I can't do that. I ended up not submitting the assignment at all, actually, because I couldn't do it. Do I need help? Oh, if it was like 7 years ago, maybe. 8 years ago? Yeah, if it was like 8 years ago, then yeah, but I haven't had an English class since like 2017. So, it's a shame you couldn't shiny in poems. They're poet. Yeah, maybe. I just never really cared for it that much. Plus, it's not just poetry that I suck at, it's pretty much anything English related. Which is funny when you consider that that's my primary language. Oh, it's supposed to be shine? Okay. Same, I couldn't shine in poems. There's a poet in you. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. That definitely makes a lot more sense. I'm sure there's a poet in everyone, but there's just some stuff that some people aren't good at. I come to acknowledge that poetry is not my thing. I'm good with puzzles, though. Just like they used to say in elementary school, you can do anything that you set your mind to. I just never had my mind set on poetry. Did I solve a Rubik's Cube? I've tried. I've never memorized the formulas. When I say puzzles, I mean more like cryptograms. Like actual puzzles you look at and solve, not ones that you actually have to like shuffle around. Besides, when it comes to Rubik's Cubes, I actually enjoy mixing them up more than solving them anyway, so. With some RuneScape cryptic messages? Maybe. I'm not gonna guarantee anything, though. Considering that it's RuneScape, my guess is that it has to deal with some RuneScape stuff, and I don't know anything about RuneScape, aside from the fact that it's a game. Anagrams are also puzzles. And all an anagram is basically taking a word and jumbling it up. And for those, I can typically solve them if I have some sort of context around them. But it helps to have that context. Like, if you just give me a bunch of random letters and just say, alright, solve it, I would not be able to. I need to understand, like, where it's coming from, the situation you find it in. I need to understand more about the lore of the puzzle than just the puzzle itself when it comes to anagrams. I can look at a bunch of jumbled letters and come up with a lot of different things. But if I don't understand, like, what's going on, where you need it solved at, then I really can't solve it. Has to be a person? Well, an Earl is already a person. An Earl is somebody that holds power uh in a government level with like a matriarchy or a patriarchy, where you have a king or queen, then you have your dukes, and then your earls. So they govern over like a small part of the land underneath a duke, I believe. And if they're looking for like a specific person's name, then I would not be able to tell you. Because again, that would be RuneScape lore, which I know nothing about. Found out who? Alright. Because the only thing I was really seeing from there, without looking for like a name or anything like that, was a learn. Or Lerna. I did? Alright, I'm not sure how, but you're welcome, I guess. All I really did was just tell you the background of what an Earl is. To me, it seems like an Earl was more of a hint than the actual puzzle itself. Matsu! Yo, Matsu, I was actually planning on raiding to you, but welcome in, raiders! Welcome in, welcome in. I would ask how your stream was and how it was going, but how your stream was and what did you do, but I kind of saw your stream. Do you find any shinies? Hey, Meg, welcome in, welcome in. I knew you'd be popping in a second. Whenever Matsu raids you, you're always there. On 4? On 4, fairy godparents! Yeah, I loved the outfit you had on. Had I actually known more about, like, had I actually been able to, like, watch Fairly Odd Parents growing up, and actually remembered that, I probably would have done something about it, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't know much about Fairly Odd Parents aside from Denzel Crocker has a day dedicated to him for some reason. I don't know why, and that he's obsessed with trying to find fairy godparents, so. And he always freaks out when he says it. Is Nightbot not working? I know that's the command. I'm guessing Nightbot's not working, Meg. You might just have to drop her link, straight up. The earlier seasons were better, but A New Wish is also good. I've heard that A New Wish, that's the season where that's the one that they're basically like currently doing, right? Where Cosmo and Wanda are split between Timmy and some new person because they're like short-staffed or something with fairies, right? Parker had Timmy's fairies as a kid, but a time-traveling Timmy Turner accidentally revealed them and he lost his memories. So then how does he still know fairies exist if he lost his memories? And why is he always obsessed with finding them? The new show has a whole new kid with no Timmy to be seen. Oh, okay. See, that's how off I am about my knowledge and lore on the Fairly Godparents, is I don't even know what current season is. Parker left himself a note. Okay. I mean, seems kind of ridiculous that he would know all that just because of that, but if that's the way that the lore works in that series, that's the way the lore works. I'm not gonna complain. It's also a kids show too, so I'm surprised I haven't found a single shiny over here. Nope, you're not shiny. The arc where Timmy had to share his fairies was what finally put the beaten horse down for good. That's fair. That's fair. That's when they decided to move away from Timmy. Realized the audience that grew up with Timmy Turner is getting old and they need to address to a new audience with a new character. Excuse me. And now I'm going to start finding Ghastlies and Haunters. Maybe an occasional Gengar, too. newish was actually the second reboot. First time they tried was live action. Oh yeah, trying to take a animated series to a live action series typically does not end well. I know they did a live action movie for it back in the day, and they had Drake Bell play Timmy Turner. That was kind of funny. I did see that growing up. I don't remember most of it, but they brought back Cosmo and Wanda's kid, all grown up. Poof! You know who Poof is? I do remember seeing something about him, and that he doesn't go by Poof anymore. I just don't know what he goes by now. Harry. I'm sorry, Perry just does not sound like a good name for a fairy. Change his name to Perry, like Perry. Okay, with an I, that sounds more reasonable. That makes a lot more sense. Fairly Otter, you think, follows Timmy's cousins. Timmy's grown up and going to college. So he gives Cosmo and Wanda to them. The anti-fairy Poop was forced to change his name to IREP. Is it IREP or IRIP? IRIP? You know, like the sound of a record on a turntable. Yeah, because anti-fairies have the same name but reversed. And anti-fairies only exist when their counterpart exists, right? So if something happens to something exists to the actual fairy, then the anti-fairy goes away too, right? Yeah, I'm weird in the little tidbits that I know, but I don't know everything. IREP. Okay. Thought Perry was an awkward name for Poof too. No, I just thought Perry was an awkward name just entirely for a fairy, not necessarily for Poof, but he was the first anti-fairy to have the reverse name. Those were just called. Oh, that's stupid. I like my lore idea better, where they all have to have the reverse of the original fairy name, or whatever the actual fairy's name is. Because I think that just sounds better. That just sounds cooler. I'll read your message in a second here, Matsu. I want to focus up for these last couple of minutes here. Yeah, for this last minute, I want to kind of focus up. I haven't seen a single poison type shiny yet. I'm trying to find this guy. Hoot hoot. Oh. Having the hardest time trying to find Cutie Fly as well. Oh, Cutie Fly is just a small bean, so that makes sense that you would struggle with finding that. I'm just trying to find the rest of the Pokemon that have been announced for ZA, which I'm literally down to just the Bellsprout line and the Hippowdon line that I can actually find in this game without needing to breed for them. The only other one I need is the Clauncher line, but that's a Violet exclusive. I have a Clawitzer in this game, so I can breed to get it, but right now my Masuda hunts are not being real favorable to me. Speaking of which, plus 30. Come on, there we go. There's a whole episode of A New Wish where Hazel wishes for herself to be a fairy so she can attend FairyCon. And she creates the anti-fairy Leza. Who's Hazel? New Wish even brings back older characters too. We get to see Crocker. Okay, that was Timmy's teacher. Vicky was Timmy's babysitter. And AJ was the nerdy kid, right? The one that always wore, like, the sweater vest with the polo. One of Hazel's classmates is the grandson of Doug Dimmadome, the owner of Dimsdale Dimmadome. Dude, I like Doug Dimmadome. He's funny. A little annoying at times, but he's funny. Hazel's the main character of in A New Wish. Oh! Oh, I mean, Hazel is a very nice name. Hazel's actually the daughter of, like, in real life, I actually know a Hazel. And that's the daughter of the current tech director at my church. Oh. Soon to be former. He's leaving in a few weeks, so. No, the fact that I actually know a Hazel in real life, that's kind of cool. I don't remember what the other kid's name was. What was it? Chester? The blonde kid with the braces? And I think Vicky, was it Vicky's sister, the little girl that was Timmy's age, that like wore a lot of black. I think that was Vicky's sister. What was her name? Tootsie? Tootie. My bad. Why did I do poison? Why did I do poison? I meant to do grass. I meant to do grass because grass now has less encounters than poison does at nighttime. Judy was Vicky's sister. That's good. Okay, so I got that one. I was close on that one. There's an episode of the original series where I found out Vicky was holding Doug Dimidone's son hostage to work in her lemonade sweatshop. What? In the original series. Really? Hey, let's go. Welcome in, welcome in. How you doing today, friend? Lemonade sweatshop. Wow. That is kind of ridiculous, to be honest. You know what? Back in the day, they could get away with that, so. I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. We've gotten one shiny so far tonight, and this is our second sandwich at trying out our second shiny, so. Ooh, that pickle looks like it's gonna fall. They even reference that too. When Vicky returns and she finds out that Hazel's friend Dev is that kid's son, and references that episode. He was the laziest worker in my lemonade stand. Stand, okay. Stand or sweatshop, there is a big difference. So we have Doug Dimmadome and his son Dale Dimmadome and his son Dev Dimmadome. Dev is short for development. What? Development Dimmadome? That is ridiculous. Oh, hey, you know what? I need to get a seat up for my shield game. I can do that later, though. Hopefully you'll be here for the next one. Hopefully. Hopefully I just get another one tonight. These last two I'm hunting for the night can't exactly be isolated unless I do a date reset for a outbreak. So because over here we got a lot of grass types and a lot of poison types. Same with the other location, the other big location for Bellsprout, which is the apple fields. And then the other one that we gotta go for is Hippopotas. On the surface it was a lemonade stand, but we see she has an underground sweatshop where she's forcing kids to make the lemonade for her stand. That sounds like Vicky. That sounds like Vicky. The only reason he was able to escape was because Timmy used magic to make the lemonade. When he drank it, it granted a wish. Dale wished his dad was there, and Doug drives up and claims him. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Because I know with that with the way that cartoon's logic works, that makes complete and utter sense. Timmy was also running a lemonade stand separate from Vicky. My guess is Vicky started her stand because Timmy was doing it. And thought that she could do better than he could. You don't recall the finer details, it's been a while. That is completely fair. I wouldn't expect people to quiz me on stuff that happened in Pokemon Advanced Battle. Because it's been a long time since I've watched that. But it's just you've been spouting off so many details about it, so I just kind of figured you might remember more. Toad School? I didn't know Toad School was over here. I thought he was across the river. Apparently Toad School comes all the way back up here, too. Vicky in A New Wish is a party princess? Oh, that's scary. And once the parents leave her alone with the kids, she forces them to make merch for her. Sounds about right. Yeah, no. I mean, she was always made out to be a bad character in the show anyway, so it doesn't surprise me that they weren't change that. What does surprise me is that she's a party princess, though. Although, I guess she was always able to trick the parents into thinking she was a good person, so... No, that actually kind of doesn't surprise me at all. You know how adulthood turns smart kids into idiots, into idiot adults in that show. I mean, that's not just show logic. That's not just show logic. That's actually real life logic as well. Oh, dude. I didn't even see that subwaddle there. Prime example right there. See, I used to be a smart kid. And then I grew up. I mean, some would say that I'm still kind of smart, but I full-heartedly agree that I am not that smart. AJ now has an own institution that for paranormal investigations. I mean, that's still kind of cool, but Parker's just the janitor that he got demoted from a teacher to a janitor. Oh, that sucks. You don't like AJ's design though? They kept essentially the exact same and gave him a big beefy. Okay, I gotta see this. AJ, a new wish. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I agree with that sentiment. That's scary, to be honest, actually. And I don't think I would fully call that a Chad bod, but yeah, no, I see it. They also gave him a 5 p.m. shadow. Which, I'll be honest, does not look good on him. No, that just looks disturbing. with channel chasers. I don't even know who that is. Oh wait, channel chasers. That's the episode where Timmy and where Timmy goes into the TV, right? And he just starts living through different TV shows and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm used to when somebody says that they should keep such and such design. I feel like they're referencing a like content creator that came up with their own fan design for something. Was it special? I feel like that entire show is special, Matsu. You know what? Maybe I should just go with poison types. I did not realize just how many grass types are over here. Hi, little friend. No. Where are you going? Where are you going? Get back here. Get back here. Get back here. No, I get it. I get it, Matsu. I was just trying to be funny. Yeah, it's a shiny, but it's not one we're going for. Hey, thanks. Although I already have the full line. I mean, I'm still gonna set them aside with the Totodile so I can check them later, but... Hey, you know, at least we got a shiny. A shiny is a shiny is a shiny, right? That's what I always say. Got a full line from the special outbreaks. Yeah, I did too. The area that I used was not that great, but it was the best one that I had at the time. The area I hunted that guy in was... right along this cliff edge here. No, it was this one down here. Why you no shine for me, you Bellsprout? Found a second shiny Fido looking for your Jigglypuff today. Yo, let's go! Let's go! Actually, shiny Fido is pretty cool. I like that. I like it shiny. It's not the most creative out there, but it is definitely still pretty good. Oh, you found not a second, you found two of them all together. Oh, you didn't even have a single Fido. Oh, see, this is why I have to reread things like 3 times, because I always miss a detail. Hence why I say I'm stupid. No. I was trying to avoid the Fomantis last second. You had 2 shiny Wigglytuffs already. One you found normally, the other... Oh, yeah. I remember you getting that Wigglytuff. I think we were all trying to find it at that point. I think we were all looking for Wigglytuff. Or maybe I was looking for something else because I didn't want Wigglytuff. Just because I didn't want to hunt for Wigglytuff, but... No, I remember that race. Well, kinda. Kind of remember that race, anyway. You know, I think we forgot to count that one into the count when we were talking about, shiny wins versus losses with me. Because I know we counted the 4 outbreak ones, and then we counted the Pride Race one, but that wasn't the Pride Race one because the Pride Race one had 4 teams on it. And that one, I believe, was just a 2v2. Or a 4v all. I don't remember. But the Pride Race was 4 teams of 2. So. But I think we've got to count that one in when we were talking wins and losses. We didn't start keeping track until after until the outbreak races, which was after Pride Race. I mean, yes, but also like we weren't like purposely keeping track. Like it was a fun gimmick to do for the races for the outbreak events themselves. But then like it just it kind of just like stuck around and it's kind of been like a joke now, but hey, you know what? At least you beat me in the bounty hunt. Right? At least you beat me at bounty. Don't have any plans for another one this year? Oh, for another Pride race? I mean... we could definitely work something out. But right now, when it comes to big shiny events, right now my focus is on next week. With next week being my the big hunt with all the grass types. That's kind of where my focus is on big hunts right now. JJ didn't want his plushie, so he and I swapped for your cards. Oh, that's awfully nice of you. I, for one, would probably keep my cards because I am a card collector. Also, although in retrospect, I didn't get to pick my set for my cards. My cards were chosen, so... But, none of my stuff has shown up yet. I'm waiting on B-Red to send it. Although, I am getting a new Trico plush for the background. Oh, I gotta order the new Mighty plush. I gotta order the new Mighty plush. I have to stay up to date on the Mighty plushes. A new one just dropped. Wait, you also get ZA as a prize, right? That was one of the prizes as well, was the next Pokemon game? Grunty Boy, yep, the Grunty Boy Mighty. Yo, what's fun is I actually know the guy that made that mod for M&J. I actually know the guy that made that mod. It was the same guy that made the mod for my three-way cage lock that I did. Grand prize was ZA, second prize was card pack, third was plushie. Until people complained about it, and then they just stacked all three of them on top of each other. So like, I got cards and the plush, and you got the cards, plush, and ZA. I still feel bad about sniping the three segmented to Dunsparce from everyone though. I mean that's fair. That's fair. It's still the same. I mean, obviously the plush is cheaper, but they still are spending the same amount for prizes. So I'm betting you picked up 2 fairy type sitting cuties. Am I right to guess that or wrong? I bet you can guess what I picked up for mine. Oh wait, I already said, didn't I? Wanted to get Raichu and Chikorita with Sprigatito as a backup. But both Chica and Sprague were sold out, so got Fennekin and said, okay, yeah, no, that's fair, that's fair. They were all good choices, all good choices. Yeah, I already said which one I was getting, so it's not really fair to say you can guess it. Yeah, it's the Trico. I didn't like how smushed the Eevee's face is. Like, I understand with the sitting cuties, they're limited to a certain spatial volume. But, like, Eevee's face is not meant to be smushed. How much time do I got left anyway? Minute 40. Yeah, I already said I was getting a new Trico plush for the background. Which then led me to think about the Mighty plush. Honestly, part of the reason I like Mighty so much is because it does remind me of one of my favorite Nintendo characters of all time. Which you could also kind of see him in the background. He's kind of being covered by the Mighties. Oh, hi Swatloon. Didn't see you there. And now right there, you can kind of see him poking out a little bit. Furry! I do hope that for the week of ZA releases, they do event outbreaks for the ZA starters. I mean, that would be fun, but I don't think they would. Because they wouldn't want to put an event into an older game when they're trying to get you to play the newer one. Maybe in, like, the weeks leading up to it, they could do it. How is Luna? Luna is great. Do you want puppy cam time? I can message my brother, see if they're fine with some puppy cam time later on. Yes, please. Alright, give me 1 second. What? What? You... I hope you're kidding, Matsu. I'm trying to watch it back right now. No, because I was trying to... Wait, I saved right beforehand. Wait, hold on. I literally saved right before setting up the picnic. I saved right before setting up the picnic. Going really fast. It definitely looked like the right color. Oh, let's see here. The left behind you. Since I saved right before going into the picnic, if this is the shiny, then I am so grateful, Matsu, because you caught it and I didn't. Are you talking about the Levani? Because that Bellsprout is not shiny. I don't think that Levani's shiny. And no, I'm not seeing any shinies. No, it's fine. It's fine, Matsu. I mean, I would definitely probably have made the same mistake too. Pick the Bellsprout. I know that I know for a fact that Bellsprout's not shiny. Look at the leaves. The leaves are clearly green on that. Better safe than sorry. Yeah. Yep, that's what I would play by too, so. Hey, no, I do appreciate that you're, like, trying to call me out on stuff like that, though, Matsu. I am only I am only human after all, so. I do like to say I'm a good shiny hunter, but even I can miss a shiny every now and then. I was awkward though. I'm not really. I mean, I don't feel awkward about it. As long as Matsu also doesn't feel awkward, I think we're good. I mean, if y'all can, like, actually, like, clip the point that you saw it, then I could tell it a lot easier. But from what I was looking at on the playback, I couldn't tell either, so... You're too logical for awkward. I feel that. I feel that. The only time I really get awkward is in confrontation. So... Are you just too autistic? I mean, that could be viable as well. I'm not gonna say no, but that could be viable explanation as well. I mean, I know that can't be my that can't be my explanation because diagnosably I am not on the spectrum. I'm like 2 points off. But like the logical thing could be my explanation at least. Clip it and ship it from Vandy 3. Yeah. I mean, that's not where I... Did I actually say clip it and ship it? Because I didn't think I did. I thought I said clip it and send it, but... I mean, it's the same concept, at least. Oh, a new fur video. And jump over, everyone. No, Vandy's a great guy, too, so... Oh, you're saying that's Vandy's saying? I mean, that's fair. I mean, I did also take the saying fluff it from him, so... It wouldn't surprise me if I did accidentally say clip it and ship it. It would not have surprised me one bit if I did. I mean, I might be saying that a lot next week, but... The whole clip it, ship it, I might be saying that a lot next week, so... Did I update my count from the last box? Got saying fluff from you. No, actually I did not, because I heard it from Vandy before you said it in my chat, so. So in my perspective, I got it from Vandy. I may have not actually said it on stream until after you said it in chat. But because I heard it from Vandy first, in my perspective, it comes from Vandy. What day is the hunt? Exactly 1 week from today. I will start at noon Eastern Standard Time on the 22nd. That is a big spinnerack. You seem slightly off. Get you next to another one just to check. Nope. Never mind. Well, Fluffy. Oh, Meg, you're funny. Yeah, no, I'm starting at noon. Everyone else can start whenever they feel comfortable and run till when they feel comfortable, but I will be running the full 24 hours. Noon EST to noon EST. So. Big spooter. Yes, it was a big spooter. I don't think it was big enough for the jumbo mark, so I didn't go for it, but... I'm running around without eggs. And no, I think we got 9 people. 9 people that are going to be doing the hunt. I don't know. How many people are in that server? I wouldn't say it's 9 or 10. Which, to get 96 Pokemon is still pretty excessive, but I'd much rather be safe than sorry, especially since I have, like, every Deerling in Sawsbuck. 8 counts for just 2 Pokemon. We all gonna be in call? I have, like, 7 call rooms set up, so you can be in call with whomever you want at the time. I will be bouncing between calls. So... But my idea is that people will be in calls with each other at different points, interacting with whomever they wish to. Looks like 8 people. Well, keep in mind, Nixie said that she wouldn't be able to, but I think she's still in the server. Yeah, Nixie's still in the server, but Nixie said that she might not be able to do it, so... So we're looking at 7. Nixie still wants to come and hang out when we do it, though. And it looks like only 5 group chats, but... Yeah, I have multiple voice chats set up for people to be in call with whomever they want. That was even before she got rid of her old Switch. I mean, I'll check with her again to see if she still is down to, like, actually try it, but... She did say that she might not do it, even before she got rid of it, so... But no, I'll probably message her after I get done with stream. See if she's still down to do it. I mean, I'm going to make an announcement in the chat anyway, just because I want to remind people that it's next week. But... Oh, hello. And goodbye. Hello, statue. Well, since I'm thinking about it right now. You claim the C-Dot and Applin lines? Ooh, the Applin line's gonna be fun. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Pokemon that you have to get. And by then, the outbreaks might be done. Well, should be done by then. So you'll be going back, you'll be hunting them on base odds. Oh. Base odds with Sandwich and Charm, anyway. Yo, Matsu, why didn't we do a boosted odds race again for these outbreaks? Each week, each stream would be a different region. First one would have been Paldea, second one would have been the Kitakami ones, third ones would have been Blueberry. But if you don't connect to the internet, you can keep the outbreaks. True! True, and there is... You could also do the Sawaddle ones then. Because Sawaddle's on there. I'm trying to think if there's any other outbreaks that are currently active that are grass types. I think it's just the Applin and Sawaddle, isn't it? I don't remember what Paldea's is right now. I know there's Elephant. And Charcadet, but I don't remember what the green one is for Paldea right now. And then in Blueberry, it's Porygon, Scyther, Lapras, so no grass types there, but... Maybe if we had started when it started. Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Paldea has Smoliv. Oh, I think I claimed Smoliv too, didn't I? Oh, hey, Mystic claimed a couple. No, Let's Go claimed Smoliv. I know somebody did. The Gen 9 one that I claimed was, Capsicid. Oh, nice. Mystic claimed the Bellsprout line, too. August. Being brave, going for the Chikorita line and Bulbasaur lines. I'll be fine. Like I said, Let's Go claim the Smoliv line. I'm probably gonna... I mean, the point of claiming him is just what ones you want to start with. I'm not expecting the entire dock to be claimed before we start. It's just if there was any specifically that you wanted to hunt. I would go into details of what we're talking about, but I'm pretty sure everyone in chat at least knows the event. And I'm going to be talking about it at the end of the stream anyway, so... And I'm like 90% sure that after this event next week, I'm going to be taking a break from Shiny Saturdays for a little bit. Do our own race on Saturday if you keep the outbreaks. I would agree to that, except Let's Go 115 claimed the small live line. So... Well, it's not that it's not okay to talk about it, Monsu. It's more so that everyone in chat right now, I know for a fact, knows about it, so... That's the only other grass type, yeah. Yeah, and I mean, it's fine. I put the claims out there for those that wanted to claim what they wanted to be able to hunt what they want to hunt. I made the joke to Let's Go about the Leafeon claim, but there was a reason I didn't claim all the ones I wanted to claim, because if I did, there wouldn't be very many left. Because like I would have claimed the Smoliv line, I would have claimed Bramblin. I would have claimed, I would have claimed Leafeon, definitely. And I probably also would have claimed, Chikorita, Hoppip. There's a lot of them I wanted to claim. Patney, Petalil. Dude, if they're not claimed before Thursday, I'm claiming the Deerling lines, though. If you'd seen the claim sooner, you would have claimed Bulbasaur. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I bet August is glad that you didn't see it earlier then, because from what I can tell, August loves Bulbasaur, so... I mean, I don't know August too well, but that is one thing I do know for a fact. I also know that August figured out a way to make the Chunky Monkey a little upset. A little, not like actually upset, but like when we were doing our when we were doing our race on Sunday, he was doing anytime someone subbed or he had a whiteout, he had to do push-ups. No, it was anytime he fainted or anyone subbed to either one of us, he had to do push-ups. And August went and subbed to him, unsubbed, and then resubbed. Imagine are not interested in the Sinistea. Sinistea isn't even one of the ones to catch. Sinistra, on the other hand, I actually wouldn't mind hunting that one. I love Sinistra, and Sinistra being one of the harder hunts to notice, I wouldn't mind, but I purposely didn't put antique forms on there because that's a 1 out of 100 odds. And unless you have a antique form outbreak, you're probably not going to find it. Whereas with the deerling forms, you're guaranteed all 4 forms in the blueberry terrarium, so. Because there's 1 form per biome. So that's a guarantee that you can find all 4. And that's the only reason I put those alternate forms on there. I thought about putting like Hisuian Lilligant and Hisuian Decidueye on there as well. Just because I'm allowing hunts in any game. You don't have to actually find them in Scarlet Violet, but I mean, obviously the Gen 9 Mons you do need to. Oh, why did I not? Right, okay, I didn't include the, I just noticed I did not include the, I didn't include Sprigatito. And I think I did that because, I think I didn't include Sprigatito because that one you have to Masuda hunt, there's no other way around it. So if you want to Masuda hunt Sprigatito Matsu, I would not be opposed to putting it on there just for you. But, like, I am not going to spend the time trying to build up eggs for that right now because I do not have the box space for that. Sprigatito might be a bonus hunt. We could work that in, yeah. If we get 96 out of 96 and there's still like a plethora of time left, then yeah, I will say we should hunt for it, but personally I'm not gonna I don't think Masuda hunts are an option that you can do for all the other ones. But again, that's options. That's not necessarily like restricted to only Masuda hunts. Is that? That's a blue spooter. That's a blue spooter. I don't need the blue spooter. I will take the blue spooter, but I don't need the blue spooter. I will say it again. A shiny is a shiny. A shiny is a shiny is a shiny. So, unalive. No! No, I can give it away at the end of the year. Trying to start at the beginning of the hunt would just slow everyone else down. I mean, that's why I'm not doing, that's why I didn't put it on there, was because it is restricted to only Masuda hunts. And it would slow you down and it'll slow down the chances of getting the full 96. If I had somebody that was like purely dedicated to hunting Sprigatito through Masuda Hunt, then I probably wouldn't mind having it on there and having that be like their big hunt would be hunting that one. And like there's only one person I know of that probably would love to do it, but it's kind of too late to ask them now. Especially with it being next week. Could get one, but possibly get one, but 3. Yeah. And since we're going for like full living dex style, getting 3 in 24 hours from Masuda Hunt just seems kind of weird, especially since we're so limited on hunters. If it was as big as, if I had as many people as PM7 had for his hunts, then I would definitely do that, and I would definitely have somebody dedicated to it more as well. But again, we're only 7 people. That got me thinking. I sent him an email like a while ago. I haven't heard anything back from him. Dang it. Yeah, when I first thought about doing this, he had already done 2 events like it. So I sent him an email asking about the tracker software that they use. And I was wondering what it was, and if it was something that I could use as well. I have not heard back from him. So to be honest, I emailed PM7. And to be honest, I'm not, like, surprised that he hasn't replied. I mean, I'm just a small-time creator. And I'm not holding anything against him for it. He's also very, from what I can tell, a pretty busy dude, so... But no, I have emailed Hatters, I've emailed Vandy, I've emailed PM7, I've emailed Dylan. When I end stream, you need to talk to me, but it can wait till tomorrow. I mean, even after I end stream, I'm still, like, awake for, like, another hour or 2, so... Unless I'm, like, in a position where I'm, like, about to crash immediately after ending stream, I tend to stay awake for about another hour, hour and a half. Okay, that was my... This is my final column, so... What am I looking at on time? Minute 40? Yeah, the only bigger content creator that I've messaged before and actually gotten a response from was Patters. And that was back when BDSP came out, and I was doing my BDSP blind playthrough and Nuzlocke. And that's because I wanted to use one of his a clip from one of his episodes in a as an intro moment piece. Oh, wait, no, I've also messaged GlitchX City, and I've messaged Ryan as well. But again, the only one that's ever... no, GlitchX City has replied, actually. Because that's why I'm able to use her music in my content, if you look above me. Well, we did get a shiny, so I guess I gotta save. I guess I gotta keep going on then. Did my brother even see the message that I sent him? I don't think we're getting Luna time tonight, guys. My brother hasn't even seen the message, so we'll just do another. We'll just do another sandwich. Another sandwich and another box of eggs. If we were getting Luna time, I would probably go back to just chatting right now, but... And we'd just hang out there. But... Oh, my brother hasn't even seen the message. And you would think, with as close as he lives, literally right downstairs, that it wouldn't be so hard to get in contact with them. Oh, I only need 1 cucumber. I need 3 green bell pepper. And then I need my strawberry. Also, Matsu, if Lord Giratina does not give me what I want this time, I am not giving him any more strawberries until I get what I want. I don't care if I get a shiny. If it's not a shiny I want, I'm not giving him any more strawberries. Meaning you will have to double down on the strawberries for him. That's right, that's right. I'm holding my strawberries hostage from Giratina. That's when a shiny Bellsprout just appears right next to me. Look, as long as I get one Bellsprout or Weeping Bell this time, I will be happy. But if I get another Spooter, or I get a Ghost, I will not be... Or even a Snake. If I get a Spooter, a Snake, a Ghost, I will not be happy. A sneaky snake. Lord Giratina will be angry with. Lord Giratina is. I'm displeased with Lord Giratina, so he can fluff off. I mean, also look at my Masuda count. Look at my Masuda count. I'm over 1,000 eggs. We should draw the ire of Shiny Lord just before your big event. Hey, you know what? I got other hunters. I got other hunters that that appease them. They can get the luck. But if I get a shiny egg, if any of the Pokemon that are in the slideshows down at the bottom show up, I will be happy. If I either get a Masuda egg or I get a or I get one of the plant mons, then I will be happy. Bad Ghastly? What do you mean bad Ghastly? There's 7 possible Pokemon that Giratina could give me a shiny for, and I'll be happy. Ghastly that ran into you? It's alright. It's just a ball of gas. Quite literally. I half wonder if in Pokemon Too Many Types, the ROM that Alpharad had made, if Ghastly is ball type, because I know that's in the game. You think it is, but you're not sure? Well, in everyone's playthrough that I have seen of people playing it, Ghastly has never made an appearance. So, I could not tell you. Is there a gas type? Not that I have seen. Oh! Yes! Finally! I got the second Sandshrew! Oh! So long! It took so long! Let's hear 5, 6, 7. Oh my goodness. And now I can reset this count to 0. No, it's not that I doubted him. It's that I was going to withhold him for as a punishment if he didn't give me what I wanted. I could probably remove a Alolan Sandshrew from the slideshow now, too. I'll do that later. Oh, I guess I could do it now during this hatch scene. It's below me here. It's below chat. It actually kind of covers up chat just a little bit. Although I think I'm missing one. Covered by my channel icon. I mean, that's fair. Yeah, I'm also missing one in there. Oh, because I don't have that image. Fun. Yeah, I'm missing the Alolan Meowth in the slideshow. You've got to be kidding me. No, come on. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, I think I know what the next one is going to be. He did give me a shiny, though. He did give me one that I wanted, so I can't be too upset. But I just had to turn around and take a look, didn't I? I think the next one to be added into the Masuda hunts here will be Hisuian Sneasel. You weren't supposed to agree with me, Meg. Do I believe you're one of a kind? Yes, I do, Viking. I believe everyone is one of a kind, because there can never be two of a single person. You are the only you to have ever existed and will ever exist. No one else can be you. Nope, because even twins have different personalities. And even then, you have fraternal twins, which look different from each other. So even if they were fraternal, even if they were fraternal, they could still have two different personalities. They'd only be sharing a birth date. A birth date and their parents. You are my mod, so you have to agree with you most of the time. No, no, no. As a mod, your job is to make fun of me, not to agree with me. There's a difference. I'm just glad I finally got another Masuda egg. It only took me, what, 1,080 eggs? Which is significantly above odds. You need to get better at shiny hunting? What do you mean I need to get better at shiny hunting? It's literally RNG odds. Meg roosted gardener? What do you mean by roosted? Also, Matsu, since my other slideshow is covered by my channel icon, is there a better place on my current layout that you could think of that would make a better spot to put it? Some people be pulling 20 a day. Yeah, well, I only stream for 3 hours a day. And with having 7 people hunt 96 Pokemon next week, looking at needing to get about that much. So, roasted me. Oh, so that meant to say Meg roasted Gardner, not Meg roosted. You typo there or something? Maybe to the left of the counter? Yeah, but then the counter would be hidden by the icon, wouldn't it? Because the space in the middle I use for, I use that for Fujitech. Okay, that makes more sense, Meg. That makes much more sense. Maybe I could put it above me? And then move the, move the location of the music? Beat Matsu at Shiny First Day stream on... We probably won't do shiny hunting in ZA until after we both beat the game. At least not as a race. Because, like, we could, but we also probably aren't streaming the same day, first day, so... Because Matsu's probably streaming day of release, because that's what she likes to do. And I will be the weekend of release. Doing a soft Professor Oak's challenge when you get the game? That's fair. That's fair. We don't even know if there's a Dex challenge like in PLA. Gotta beat the competition? I mean, look, we both know that when Matsu and I do shiny hunts together, most of the time I end up beating her. So I'm not too concerned about it, but we're probably gonna do our own things in the games first until we get the shiny charms. And then we'll probably look at doing a race then. We also don't even know how the shiny mechanics are going to work in that game yet. Are we going to see them in Overworld like we have been? Are they going to... Are we going to have to encounter them to see the shiny, like in Sword and Shield? Or like in earlier games? Are we going to have the shiny Sparkle and Sound back in the game? We don't have any information on how the shiny mechanics are going to work in that game. Part of the reason why you're doing the Professor Oak's challenge is so you can get your shiny charm ASAP. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That actually makes a lot of sense. I've actually never done a Professor Oak's challenge before. I am curious about doing one, though. And if I do a Professor Oak's challenge, because of the amount of grinding that would be needed for it, I'd probably do it as, like, a recorded thing, and then do just, like, one big video on it. Doing a day one, Gallon agreed. Yeah, I kind of figured that Gallon would do that, so. we know we are getting the sound effect. Are you 100% certain about that? I honestly don't trust leaks. No matter how reliable the source has been in the past, I don't trust leaks. Then when back in the day, Let's Go Eevee, when the game was still new. That's fair. That's fair. You can actually do it in that game. Well, aside from version exclusives, but yeah, no, you can basically complete the entire Kanto Dex in that game. So I think there's like maybe 6 or 7 Pokemon you can't get in Let's Go Eevee that are version exclusives. Named your Eevee Sam. Aww, that's actually adorable. What if we find out that Nursejoy is a Pokemon? I doubt that. I don't think Nursejoy is a Pokemon. Do I think a Pokemon could take over for Nursejoy? Maybe. But part of the reason Nursejoy exists is so that way the trainers can have a human communication going on in the Pokemon Center and not just trying to talk to a Pokemon and not be able to understand what the Pokemon is trying to tell them. Now, if we had a Pokemon that took, like, Chansey or Autono's healing capabilities and mixed it with Slowking, which is the... Aside from Meowth, who forced himself to learn, Slowking is one of the only Pokemon with the natural capabilities of human speech. Then that would be a different story. Obviously, there are other Pokemon that have been confirmed to have natural capabilities of human speech. Such as, well, practically most psychic types, but... What else just in the movie? There was another instance of a Slowking having capabilities of human speech. But... Yes, Pokemon the Movie 2000 was the first instance of another Pokemon being able to actually, like, verbally speak the human tongue. Other Pokemon, yes, like Mewtwo, have been known to communicate with humans directly, but that is through telepathy. So that is another possibility, so... But a majority of the Pokemon that have been confirmed to have a, just a natural capability to learn human speech have been psychic types, so. Now, that's not to say that Pokemon can't understand human speech, because they can, but there's only been a few instances of Pokemon actually being able to communicate back to a human. So, looking in the movie and Meowth are really the only ones who actually talk. Mewtwo doesn't talk, he uses telepathy. Yep. Ghastly through an elderly woman? No, actually no, that one doesn't count. We could also go as far to say Malamar, but Malamar uses possession to be able to, which doesn't count, because that's not actually Malamar speaking. But there are ways that we could have Pokemon be able to... Obviously, they're not opposed to having a Pokemon be able to use human speech, otherwise they wouldn't have done it for the longest time. They would have gotten rid of Meowth a long time ago. In the anime, anyway. Team Rocket's Meowth. So. Looking at... I don't think those are the only two. I think there was one other time that a Pokemon actually, like, verbally talked. So. But most of the other instances are either via telepathy or possession. So, that was Latias, and Latias did not actually talk. Latias, when in her human shape, took the shape of the female caretaker, and her name was Bianca, but Latias never actually talked in Bianca's shape, so that one does not count. Jirachi and Lucario also use telepathy to talk. Yep. Ouch. I just cracked my shoulder. Do we want to count Hoopa? Yeah, we're not counting that one. We're not counting that one, Matsu. Hoopa's mouth never moved. That's fair. Still got 2 minutes left on this sandwich. I'd like to think that my shiny odds are, like my shiny rate, is about 1 every half an hour. Because I tend to average about 6 of them per stream with 3 hours. And then, yeah, so I average about 1 every half an hour or so. Yeah, I should be able to do some pretty decent work if I'm for the live next week. Ditto, nope, Ditto doesn't count. Because even when transformed, Ditto still talks, like, Ditto still says, Ditto! It doesn't take the speech mechanics of whatever it transforms into. Like, a Ditto wouldn't transform into a Machoke and say Machoke, so... Okay, but that is a one-off, non-main storyline instance. Because that's actually an alternate universe. Because if you want to go Detective Pikachu route, then Pikachu technically can talk too, even though that's only just with one Pikachu. But no, Detective Pikachu is a different universe, technically, so... Actually, I think most of the Pokemon that have communicated directly with humans, like by using their speech, it is I think most of them is actually telepathy. Now that I'm looking at it. I mean, there's Chatot, but Chatot's literally a parrot. Chatot and Squawkabilly, technically, but I don't think that that would work for a Poke Center. Consider it canon. It is not. By Pokemon Company standards, it is not canon. Alright, let's take a look at these guys, see if there's any marks. Sawaddle, nope. Nope. I know that there was one Spinarak. Ooh, Sleepy! Obviously, I hatched you, so that's not going to have a mark. Totodile, nope. And Totodile, nope. Oh, we got a Sleepy mark at least, so there's one. Let's check my Sawaddles real quick. I think I'm good with what I got for Sawaddle. Then Spinarak. No marks. I could always make the marked Spinarak my Ariados. But I think for now, I think I'm going to call it good. Let's see here. Where is it? Right here. Looks like the next one's actually Hisuian Growlithe. Good thing I double-checked that before I put anything on here. I don't even have a picture of Hisuian Growlithe. Arceus could talk. That is Heal A, and also through telepathy. Alright, so I guess I gotta look for that stuff later. Oh wait, I gotta update my account technically now. Gotta update that to 27. No, 23. Right? Five, 10, 15, 20. Yep, 23. Hey, at least we finally got the Totodiles covered, and now we have the Sandshrews covered, so I'm happy with that. Let's take a look at who's live real quick. Oh, hey, Cam's live. I don't typically see him live at this time. Yeah, we're gonna go out to Cam. Cam looks like he's doing an archipelago stream where he's got 3 games randomized together, and he's trying to play through all 3 games to find the basically complete all the games. He has to play all 3 of them. Cam is actually someone that I've done quite a few things with recently. He was part of the 3-way cage lock that we did. He's also part of the 2v2 Soul Link cage lock I'm currently doing. And he makes a lot of other great content as well. In fact, he actually just posted one of the longest videos I've ever seen with the biggest render time I've ever seen. And it's 2.5 hours long. And it took about 4 hours to render. So, here, let's put his link in the chat. And we'll use hashtag Gardner Raid in his chat once we get over there. Yeah, let's go show some love to Cam. He's also the guy that... Oh, alright, Nightbot's not wanting to work right now. You know, I think I might know why it's not working. Did I? Okay, I didn't make it public. So we'll use hashtag Gardner Raid in chat over there. And until next time, take it easy, Guardian Gang. keep on growing.